Great. All right. Yeah. So why don't we go through and introduce our characters, and then we can
Hmm.
launch right into things.
Before we do that, I think should be a brief introduction as to what this is. If people don't want to read the short description, there is. Um, Scum and Villany is a tabletop role playing game based on the Forge in the Dark system engine, um, similar to a game like Blades in the Dark. It is set in a sci fi universe, and the crew here is a bunch of rapscallions, space pirates, and we'll have them introduce themselves. So what their character's deal is. Starting with Raphael. Why don't you go first?
Hello? Yeah, I'm Raphael Vasiri. Basically, Raphael Vasiri, through the rundown, he is an ex-Hegemon soldier who's currently working for the Scarlet Wolves, kind of a little bounty organization. And he kind of just takes random jobs, and he sort of found himself in this crew with his good pal Keith, and the rest is history. Yeah.
All right. Guy, you're up next.
I'm Sky. I'm a mechanic and spacer. I grew up on a satellite and was kicked out for theft, and now I ended up on this ship under as the first mate.
All right.
Hi, I'm Lando. I'm a Xeno. I was living on the ship and then they took off, so I'm a bit of a stowaway. I'm a mystic of sorts, and I like weird things. Additionally, I'm sort of an octopus squid cephalopod person.
Right. My name is Keith Jackdaw. I'm originally a colonist from some backwater dump no one's ever heard of. Jumped onto the military same day my daddy died so I could get off that dump and quickly learned I do not take well to authority. Spent most of my time in the brig, and when I wasn't there, I was guarding it. Well, one day I decided to jump ship and make something for myself. I'm a bit of a scoundrel. I'm a scrappy and lucky guy who really enjoys a taste of the old time rum. And only thing I trust is a blaster in my hand.
And I am Captain Haska Domezadai. I'm a mystic who spent most of my life as a space trucker, but currently spend my days wandering the sector and documenting it in service of the Ashari cult.
All right. Well, that is everyone. So now we're going to enter free play. What kind of score do you guys want to run?
Well, we're in debt, so we could always do something to fix that.
Right, how badly in debt are we, out of curiosity?
2 coin, but it'll take 4 to pay off.
Oh god, so we're really in debt. Oh jeez.
Yeah, the interest rates on these loan sharks are killer.
Yep.
Literally. I suppose we could do a bounty job with a ludicrously lucrative prize. Or we could sell something.
We could do an inverse bounty job. Offered some cred to help break a friend of a friend off of a prison transport ship that's coming through the sector soon.
Wait, are you saying that you want us to break someone off, or you want us to pay someone to break them out?
It's a very clear distinction right there.
We'd be getting paid to break this guy out.
Do you have a contract lined up for that?
We boarded and took out a ship the other day.
Well, this is an actual job, not a hypothetical job.
Actual job. I got an email.
Wait, you still have an email?
It was on my burner phone.
Burner calm. It's sci-fi.
This is a throwaway
Things up in the
holocron.
Jesus.
These operations still use flip phones.
Point. Well, I suppose, and is this person you have, this, gave this job reliable? Kind of, a bit more on the shady side.
Yes, they are my contact on the black market where I buy and sell goods.
Oh, very reliable.
If-
They only work on the black market, and they pay
Yeah.
to bring people out of prison. Very very reliable folks.
Why don't
Off the books is exactly how we want to work.
Sky? Why don't you make a consort roll to see how reliable this person is?
I take it, is this going to be risky or controlled? Because
It's
I'm getting it
controlled.
from
It's
it.
free play.
I got the person I'm getting it from is Len, my friend.
Oh right, yes.
Colorful friend.
Controlled.
Bonus dice because it's my friend.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right.
I feel like it's situationally appropriate.
3.
Oh god. Oh god.
He is your friend. But you do know that he is. You can trust him as about as far as your drone can throw him.
Dear Lord.
All right. I mean, there's probably something else on the ship, but some other reason. But willing to pay.
Well, all right. Why don't we leave that up as an option? Raphael, you got a job from the Scarlet Wolves or whatever?
Yeah, we always got bounties going. Actually, there's this kind of this serial killer and some, like, I don't know, forest planet. It's kind of been doing some really whack shit recently. I mean, he kills a lot of people and disappears for a while. He kills a lot more people. So it's nice to say he's got a pretty big bounty in his head. Like, I'm thinking, like, I don't know the exact numbers, but I could contact people who are off the contract and see what
Now, we don't need to go around judging every person who's got multiple bodies to their name.
you see. But
you
this
know.
guy, he kills innocent civilians all the time. So
Are,
kinda
are
piece
you
of
are
shit.
you conveniently forgetting the past couple days or something?
Keith, she was armed. Okay, she was the sheriff. She shot first. Okay.
What about the guys on the cruise ship?
We don't talk about that. That was a different time.
Okay,
a
we're
different
taking that approach.
I don't know. We're talking about it right now. Sounds like we do talk about it.
I think we can't judge about murder in this. Ship.
Yeah.
I mean,
sort of
if
murder
somebody's got a
was,
bounty, how much is the bounty?
Gotham, may I roll a check of some sort to see how much the bounty is, or can I just decide how much the bounty is going to be?
Let's see. For a serial killer on a forest planet, I would say it's a very high bounty. Probably like 10 coin, maybe 12.
Cred, you mean?
Or yeah, cred. Sorry.
Blades no more.
We're not at blades anymore.
Wrong game.
We got to use the sci-fi words now.
That's true.
The fancy techno speak. Well, contract is for 10 cred. So there's that.
Is he wanted dead or alive?
Dead. Preferably, like, very dead.
That makes it
At least
easier
identifiable.
then. Easier to
Repeat
get
that,
them
Sky?
dead.
Here's what I'm saying. We go to this jungle planet, we nab the serial killer, do a great public service for everybody, and get paid in the process. It's a win-win.
I mean, I'm not opposed to it. Sounds good to me. Just so long as we're not judging anyone or condoning going after people who might have bounties on their heads.
We keep
Bounty
the
on your
bounty-
head?
That's a good question. Keith,
Yes.
do you have a bounty on your head?
Now, I can't say for certain that I don't have a bounty on my head.
If
Just need to keep that in mind for later in case it gets bad.
Keith, we're going to have to remove that bounty somehow.
I'm sure we all have bounties on our heads at this point.
could we turn him in and then get the bounty and then break him out?
That's
Lando?
hmm.
Lando's got a really good point right there. That could work.
I wonder how much a squid sells for on the black market these days.
I don't know, and I don't want to find out.
Why don't we turn the both of you in and rescue me and get
All
double the
right.
profit?
For the time being,
All
we
right,
aren't
this
turning
seems like a
anybody
this
in on
seems
this
like a
ship.
this seems like a dangerous conversation to be going down right now.
Valuable point.
All right, let's take this bounty job. Let's go to this. What was the planet you said?
His name is like Juxtapose 5 or something like that. It's a weird name.
Juxtapose 5.
Juxtapose 5.
I showed.
Let me see. There is actually a forest planet that I'm pulling up the name for in the sector itself, so you won't have to travel all the way to another sector, which could cause some problems in and of itself, given your wanted status.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I forgot that we're wanted. Oh shit.
Only level
How much does
1.
it cost?
It's not too
Yeah,
bad.
but hence my point. We probably all have a bounty on our heads.
Probably do.
Emarath.
We could, okay. What page is the list of planets on?
300 and something. High 300s. 299 is where it starts, pretty much.
Yeah, yep. I see. What's that
Emarath is
weirdest
still in
list?
the sector that you're in, so you won't have to jump. Or still in the system you're in, you won't have to jump systems.
Okay, so
All right,
it's
I'm gonna go set a course for Emarath.
Alright.
All right. Why don't you just
I would
roll a
like-
fortune roll, real
All right.
quick,
1d6.
just to see if you can get into any trouble on your. That's a 3. You're fine.
Right.
Before we start the score, could I roll to consort with my bounty hunter friend to see if he has any intel on the target?
I was gonna do
Absolutely.
the same thing, but
Alright.
2.
Are you trying to like squeeze into Atomy on Keith? Or are
You know,
trying
he
No,
doesn't.
no. I have one of my for the scoundrel sheet. They are quote unquote friends. Is Batro a bounty hunter? Like I have a bounty hunter who I'm friends with. Well, quote unquote friends with. And as such, I was trying to consort with him to get info because being a bounty hunter, he probably knows about this bounty. But I rolled a 2, so probably not.
Oof.
That's a 2. You get the sense that he doesn't know about this bounty, but he knows more than he's letting on and is not willing to give up the information.
If he didn't know about it before, he knows about it now, kind of.
Yeah, exactly.
can I roll study and just like look up stuff about this planet to potentially get us more information about what we might find? We should
Absolutely.
potentially bring. Study. I'm not gonna push myself. Not yet. What the?
All right, this is
Wow,
gonna be
you guys are rolling
night.
great.
Man.
The
Oh,
only
boy.
thing that you recall about this planet is that a lot of it's like a big pharmaceutical industry on the planet.
We're going.
When we
It's
get
the planet of Big
close,
Pharma.
Could I attempt to tune to the way when we get close and see if there's any sort of weird vibes coming off?
As you approach the planet?
Yeah.
Yes. Why don't you roll a tune? Always risky, however.
Yep.
There we go.
Nice.
6. You don't pick up anything extremely supernatural about this planet like the last planet you guys were in.
So no sentient ice castles?
No sentient ice castles.
That's a shame. We're good friends with those.
Only one of them.
Negotiations are quite short.
There's nothing really strange about this planet.
could I attempt to consort with Aya on a target or no?
Aya?
Yeah,
As
go
in
ahead.
my assassin
Oh,
friend
right.
slash significant other.
That's just never not gonna be.
It's just the name. See. Oh god. Oof.
That's a 2.
Yikes.
You actually aren't able to reach her at all. She's outside of the system.
You deserve this after last session.
Probably. I probably. Yikes.
Chloe, you missed it. We rolled almost nothing but 6s for most of the second score.
Oh. Oh no.
I think
Our
I
luck
had
is-
one roll that wasn't a 6, and then the rest of them were straight
Was-
6s for me.
Yeah, you had
It's
straight
still a
sixes. I
success.
struggled.
For anyone who's watching who's interested in how the system works, when you roll in a stat, you roll however, like you roll a certain number of dice depending how good you are in the stat. A 1 through a 3 is a fail, a 4 and a 5 are a success but with consequences, and a 6 is a flawless success. And if you get 2 6s, then that's a critical success. And if you fail and more than half the dice for one or half or more are ones, that's a critical fail. Just for those people who might be watching and are wondering how the game works. But back to the game.
So, what's the name of our target? Who are they? What do they look like?
Do they
Yeah,
do they have a
Raphael,
name?
what's their name?
Their name is. Their name is. Veronica, I believe. If I'm not mistaken.
Oh, that's really nice. We get to see some female serial killer representation.
Not just a male in his 30s.
Silence.
I'm having Heather's flashbacks.
Oh god.
I
Oh
was about to
god.
say Charlize Theron playing Eileen Warnouse, but same deal.
Same deal. So yes, her name is Veronica. There's no last name. That's not normal.
All right. Well,
What do they look like?
Captain, why don't you
Old.
take leave? I vote we just get down there and start getting to business.
Hang on.
Well, first, does she have any identifying features?
Kind of like auburn hair, from the looks of it, gray eyes, pretty pale skin. She has fangs. She has fangs. Oh dear God, she has fangs.
I'm guessing she's not human then.
All right. So potential Xenos widens the range of possibilities here.
It actually says that she's humanoid. It's just directly spliced with something, possibly a hybrid of some kind. I don't know.
Humanoid just means it's pedaled 2 arms. I
mean, technically, our tentacled friend here is humanoid in some ways.
I wouldn't go that far.
No,
I think I'm humanoid.
no. As what I mean by that, she's like a human who's been like spliced or possibly mixed with something. I don't. exactly
What
it
is
So
her
like a
method
biological
by which?
cyborg?
What's her attack method?
Yeah, what is her method by which she kills people?
Prefers to use shotguns or knives. From the looks of it,
She tases them to death.
basically.
That's pretty savage.
My understanding, she's a pretty brutal killer. That's why the bounty's so large. Yes.
Hey, Lando, you have to keep yourself constantly wet with the suit, right, to survive?
Yeah, sort of.
Probably best if you
Tasers
don't
could
let
be a
your-
problem.
Probably best if you don't let yourself get tased.
Agreed.
Yeah, I can do more of the stealthing aspects.
Wait, Landon, do you have armor?
We have
We
armor
can all
for
have
me.
armor.
I don't wear it
Oh.
all the time like you do.
Sure.
Yes, some of us like to feel the cool breeze on their face, you know.
Breeze is overrated.
Put it this
You know,
way, if
you-
I'm in my armor all the time, it gets slimy.
That's disgusting, and more information than I needed from this conversation.
I
uh,
agree.
Captain, got any ideas?
idea is I'm gonna land in whatever the biggest settlement on this planet is, and Sky, why don't you research possibilities for hybrid people? I don't know. I don't know much about that. Let's try to figure out what we're thinking about here.
Should we
Right,
call it a
I'll-
biological cyborg?
We could call it that.
Cyborg implies it's like mechanically enhanced.
But biological implies otherwise. Who knows?
It could just be a
Isn't
mutant.
a biological cyborg just a normal person?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's,
cyborgs normally have a biological component.
That is true too.
It's probably just a mutant of sorts.
Hmm.
Could be that you're
I'm gonna. I would like to make a study roll then to try to figure out if there's any research being done or work being done to create hybrid creatures, chimeric creatures.
All right. I will say limited effect.
I figured it would be risky or controlled.
It will be risky. If
figured
you're
it's-
trying to like probe into like the dark net or into
This is
like
classified
company
info.
databases, etc.
I actually use hack for this then. Going instead of study, could I use hack to try to get into systems to figure out?
Yeah, absolutely.
Would still be limited with hack?
It depends. Are you trying to research information that's like like quote unquote publicly available, or are you trying to find information that is kept by like corporations?
I would say by corporations because I figure none of them would want it to get out that they've accidentally created a serial killer.
Then it would be limited effect.
I'll push myself to put that to standard and not in a score yet, so I can't use a gambit, right?
No, you cannot.
Alright, does anyone want to help me?
I don't really know how I could help you.
There are multiple
Sure.
computers. You could research stuff too as I send stuff through. Like I can break into things and you can start reading through them before I
I
can.
think I'd rather just
Everything's
go
best.
have a drink.
I'm gonna eat some jelly beans and possibly drink.
Endo? Oscar?
Oh,
I'm flying the
not-
ship.
I couldn't find the hole last time, but I mean, I'm open to helping.
Oh, I don't like that.
Go ahead. It'll be fine.
Alright, so that's one stress week. Double fives.
Yep.
You already had 3 dice. What were you complaining about?
I had 2 dice.
Never telling the odds.
I had to push myself to get it to a standard effect.
Ah.
All right. So 5. What you are able to find, I think you're not able to probe into like specific files because it's a partial success. What you are able to find is there are general experiments done on like local fauna in Amaranth to enhance their biology, give them added biological components, stronger adaptations, etc. There is a patent that you do find for like giving this company exclusive rights to human trials, but no human trials have been done.
And
Concerning.
is there? Am I able to find? Because I feel like this will be public record of where that company kind of is on this planet, where they do like various
Absolutely.
lab work.
Let me pull up the plan real quick.
Narrow it down so we're not searching an entire planet for one person.
Rust is the main city, I guess would be the best term. It's less of a city. It's very It's more of like a factory town.
Okay. So it has.
But it's the most populated area, and it's where research goes on, manufacturing, etc.
There's a lot of. Is it like manufacture, like is in drug manufacturing, or is it like industrial?
Drug
factory?
manufacturing.
Okay. It's not necessarily taking advantage of a bunch of poor people for like trial.
No. Something that does catch your interest though is that they do create they're noted for creating like amphetamine, like legal amphetamines and legal opioids.
Okay. Make a note.
As that is your vice.
It will be
I mean,
searching.
what's the fun if they're legal?
They still work.
God. And so Sky goes down there by herself.
You guys are searching for the serial killer. I'm. Like,
This guy goes down there by herself and bumps into Raphael and Keith knocking over another quickie mart.
You see Raphael just like jelly bean bags in hand, just like
They both they stop and they Scooby Doo look at each other and it's just, we didn't see you, you didn't see us.
just starts tiptoeing away.
are we gonna land then around that area?
Yeah, is there I'm assuming there's a shuttle port there because it's a big city, so.
Yeah, you can land your shuttle on the planet. It is one of the more beautiful planets that you guys have been to. Very lush and green, giant multicolored like person-sized plants that you see all throughout as your shuttle reaches atmosphere. When you land into the city itself, you see what you expected to be like kind of a when you heard that it was a factory planet, you probably expected it to be very grays and browns, pollution everywhere, but it's actually very green. The entire city itself seems to have been built in and around all of the local flora. There are like restaurants on top of the trees, research labs going into different hollows, and the major factory itself is from the outside all solar, wind-based power, eco-friendly all around.
Definitely sketchy. 100%.
Yes, very sketchy.
I don't
how
trust trees.
I mean, maybe to some of you,
I
absolutely.
mean, yes. It's humid,
yeah,
it is
me too.
buggy, and it's humid and buggy. It's awful.
People who care about the environment, some ulterior motive.
I'm more of an open field, open sky kind of guy. Hey, points at sky.
How nice are they when we get to port? Is it like real friendly here, or is it just?
Well, also, question: do we want to leave anyone behind on the ship, or are we just gonna leave it, in orbit again?
On the ship? Ship, not shuttle. I want to at least come down to planet.
Yeah, I was mostly looking at you.
I'm coming down to planet.
When you land, people treat you with not an excessive amount of respect. People aren't like extremely happy all around. It doesn't look like people are particularly happy, but they're in a generally better mood than a lot of the planets that you've been to.
Are they doped
They're in a
up on
better mood.
amphetamines?
How's the water supply?
You can always find out by drinking some of it.
Can I? I guess I'd use study again. I just want to see if this seems like a natural happiness. I'm familiar with this sort of thing.
Sure.
It seemed like more of a stupor happiness. This is probably controlled, standard. Still taking that 1 die 5.
It doesn't look particularly unnatural. And again, happiness is a very loose term. It's more of just general contentment that you get the sense of from the people here.
People don't seem out of it at all.
No one
Just
seems
generally
particularly out of it.
Okay. As I'm used to. Let's continue into this building.
While we're walking, I'm just gonna light a cigar and just stuff it in my helmet, as Raphael always does.
Where would the nearest bar and/or casino be?
Very good question.
Do you just ask someone?
Hello there. Where would the nearest bar and/or casino be?
That's why you're not captain.
Oh, well, there aren't any casinos on planet, but we do have a few bars in town. The Treetop Cabana. It's I mean, you can't miss all the way up there, and she points. And you see on top of a large tree, it looks to be like some kind of restaurant bar sort of thing.
Anything a little bit less classy, a little more down to earth.
Yeah, you could try Old Stokey's.
That sounds perfect.
And she gives you directions to it and says it's basically like carved in the bottom of a tree. When you said down to earth, she took it literally.
Oh, it was intentional. It was an intentional joke.
Jeez, I think they take things very literally here. We should be careful.
Are you saying that things just go right over their heads?
I mean, we said down to earth, and literally, it's the bottom of the tree.
Yeah,
literally.
it's also significantly less expensive than the one up there.
That is a good point. And the one
We've only been here for 5 minutes. It's a little too early to be making hasty stereotypes about the locals here, don't you think?
I don't know.
Got to give it 10 minutes at least before you start having prejudicial views about a culture.
Not just another culture, Keith. Something just feels off about this. My soldiers, I don't know what really to call it. My instincts are just.
I know one thing to calm instincts better than anything else. All right, you guys have fun. Raphael and I are gonna go get sloshed and try not to get murdered by a serial killer with fangs. Call us when you need something. When you got something that needs getting shot. Let's go.
I mean, if the serial killer finds you, just message us on the comms. We'll be there eventually.
I mean,
Raphael, are we supposed to take them alive or dead?
They're, as I said, bring them in cold.
Dead was the choice.
If we bring them in alive, do we get a bonus? Do they just not care?
They want them dead. As in they'll not pay unless they're dead.
All right. I appreciate the government not having a monopoly on violence. Wow, I'm getting too philosophical for no drinks, Keith. Let's go.
That is a good point. We should probably fix that now.
Captain, do you think we should ask around a bit, figure out when I have the locals now?
Yeah, we should figure out where these deaths are taking place and see if there's any sort of a pattern to them.
All right.
Let's see. I suppose this would be let's say. All right. Who should we ask around? Maybe the law?
So, yeah,
Probably not the law.
It might take it badly that we're all of a sudden showing up.
Or they could want the help. I mean,
They also could want us.
what have we done?
A lot.
You are currently wanted in this.
Yeah, but they don't have to know it's us. Let's go talk to the cops.
Oh boy.
What are our fake names?
I have 3.
What do you want your fake name to be, Sky?
I don't know, I'm not good at this stuff.
Odenball.
Odinbro?
Odin Lol.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. Yeah, just call me Captain. I don't care. All right. Let's go talk to. Let's see. Yeah. Sure.
All right. You're gonna go to the local law enforcement area. It's shockingly empty. There are only what you see about 3 or 4 people who are work. And it's kind of all in one room. There's no like offices or anything here.
All right. I'll walk up to the person at the front desk and say, "Hi, we're some a group of private investigators who have been hired to help you folks out with some incidences that we heard about. Is there any way you could point me to whoever might have the best information that we could talk to?"
If you've been hired, you want to go to guild headquarters. They handle all the law enforcement.
They handle all the law enforcement. Aren't you folks the law in this town?
In name, yes, we are.
All
The
right.
guild keeps everything running on this planet. That includes their private security.
All right, and that would be I'm assuming not a bounty hunter guild, the manufacturing guild,
Guild of Engineers.
guild of engineers. Sky, you're friends with them, right?
Oh,
Cool. All right,
might
let's
sit this
go.
one out.
Let's go talk to them.
I'm gonna
Alright.
sit this one out. Is there a factory tour?
All right, don't care. See you.
Thank you for your welcoming attitude.
Mm.
Hmm. All right.
Hey, you're on your. You're with Lando on this one. I'm gonna take a step aside.
Yeah, us mystics can take care of this.
Yep, we're great with all this engineering nonsense.
We got the brains.
All right. Where is the Guild of Engineers located?
From what you can tell, there is one of the few like actual buildings here is a besides the factory is a large presumably what you would assume to be an office building. It's in standard Guild of Engineers design, if any of you have seen them before. Sky would have.
I'm
Very
sidestepping this up.
sleek, very classic sci-fi building. Lots of circle doors leading in and out of it.
Take it back open from the middle type of thing.
Yeah. Neon lights, people, like they're like speeders, flowing in and out of the building from different angles. It's a large building too.
Built into the trees at all, or is this like a standout?
No, it is not. It's one of the few buildings that's not built around the natural environment.
All right, Sky. Just stay out here, I suppose.
Don't
I'm going
cause
to,
too many problems.
Yeah, that'll be great. All right. Let's find the security desk.
Oh boy.
Before you enter, when you you enter the main door, and a voice says out to you, "Welcome to Guild headquarters on Emirath. Are you a visitor, employee, executive, hegemonic visitor?"
Visitor?
But we're
Normal
also
visitor.
a potential employee.
Let's not get too complicated with the robot voice.
Do you have an interview? Please state your name, the position you are inquiring after, and what time your interview is scheduled.
Is this a
Oops.
person voice or an automated?
Definitely AI voice.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Would my way powers work to convince an AI?
Oh, that's me.
It's an intelligence of some sort.
No, because this isn't precursor AI.
Okay,
Hey,
alright.
Sky. I use my telepathic stuff. Could you hack something for us?
In that building, dangerously.
So that sounds like
Did you get caught? Did you get caught by the AI system asking you questions?
No. Okay.
If you did, literally just walk out the door and walk back in. It'll just see you as a new person, visitor.
Okay.
Again.
I'll just turn and leave. Not tell Hoska.
I'll follow the Squid Man.
Do you walk back in?
I walk back in immediately.
Welcome to Guild headquarters on Amaranth. Are you a visitor? Employee? Executive? Hegemonic visitor?
Employee.
Please place your employee badge on the scanner in front of you.
I'll turn and walk out.
Yep, I'll follow. Alright, Sky, is there any way you could fabricate us some employee badges?
What's a hegemonic visitor?
Tell them you're a normal visitor.
That's what we said, but they wanted a name for an interview.
But they also offered hegemonic visitors. What's that?
That would probably be along the lines of someone from the government. Well, they'd actually have to care about, not just a random person showing up.
From what you would remember, hegemonic visitors are typically greeted in person.
Great.
And normal visitors are fine anyways. You just mention something about a job and the AI just like auto-filled in information.
Got it. Alright.
It's a computer, you have to be very specific, very concise.
I was really hoping for a front desk person, if I'm being honest.
Land and computers aren't great friends.
Alright, let's try number 3. Alright.
In we go.
Welcome to Guild headquarters on Amaranth. Did you say you're a visitor this time?
No, I'm gonna say we're hegemonic visitors.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Please wait. Someone will be with you shortly. For
Yeah,
our
so-
records, can you state your name and nobility title if you have one?
That is confidential information.
I see. Hold, please. You wait about 20 or so minutes before someone comes to greet you. It's a woman, a human woman. Looks to be a secretary of some kind, holding a tablet, scrolling through information.
Alright.
Excuse me, you're visitors from the Hegemony, correct?
Yes, to be specific, surprise inspectors. Now can you show us to your security department?
Absolutely. Can I get your information first, please?
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm going to hold up a blank piece of paper and try to use my side dancing to sway her that is identification.
Psychic paper. Love it.
Yeah, psychic paper.
Oh my god.
Alright, here we go. Alright. Risky, I assume. Standard. Let's see. And I am going to push myself, obviously, and...
Can I help you? You want help?
Yeah, if you want to help me. Yeah,
Alright.
that will bump up the effect.
And
my name's on there,
effectively,
too. I'll just point
you're using the
somewhere on
way
paper.
to have her mind fill in the details for something important enough to take you there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll point on the
Perfect.
paper and say, "Oh, my name's there too."
Well, 1's a 4. That's not awful.
Okay. She said, "Oh, I didn't realize. Let me see if I can get in contact with one of our executives here."
Oh no, they won't know us.
Yeah, I'm gonna resist that consequence for sure. Yep. All right.
Go ahead.
Here we go. Let's see. With resolve, I assume.
Mhm.
Perfect. All right.
All right. 2 stress. All right. And what do you say?
I say that won't be necessary. There have been some incidents that were reported. Then we're trying to keep our presence here under wraps for the time
Oh,
being. You
Believe me, I
you understand
understand from
discretion.
what you just showed me. You need to keep your confidentiality. I will
Thank
take
you
you
very much.
directly there. And then she just gives you like express visitors passes as well. These have included extra privileges. It should last you for however long you plan to stay here.
Question, Xena, would I be able to project like an image into someone's head with my telepathic abilities?
Do you have a move that says you can do that?
No. It's just sort of a one with the telepathic communication.
No, you can only with your telepathic communication, you can only like speak to people.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
So I suppose we head to the security office if there is one.
Yeah, she'll lead you to the security office.
Great.
Please, if there's anything you need, don't hesitate to ask.
Thank you so much. And what could I actually get your name? Let me just, when we encounter people who are excellent at their jobs, we like to make note of it.
Right. Yes, of course. She looks genuinely terrified. Judy.
Great. Thank you so much, Judy.
Okay. I will be in the other room then.
If only the captain knew what you just dropped. Like, as to, like, the magnitude of what, this is going through this woman's mind right now. Oh, God. I feel so bad for her.
It's
No,
fine.
she thinks you guys.
She
She thinks you guys are like hegemonic spies, essentially.
Yeah.
All right. What's the
This is
setup
an
in the
A.
security office?
Security office. It's fairly large area. Think like a mission control kind of setup.
So lots of computers.
Lots of computers, lots of people on like headsets talking to one another, cameras all over, projecting different images, areas around the city, etc., etc.
You guys went from OSHA to FBI.
Yeah.
To be fair, it was already Space OSHA, which I imagine is a few steps up at least.
Space OSHA.
Space
Space
OSHA.
OSHA.
All right. I'm gonna loudly say, all right. Can I talk to whoever's in charge around here?
I guess that's me. And one guy like looks up from his desktop.
Great.
Uh,
Do you have an office that we can step into?
I don't really have an office. This is just kind of where we all work.
I'm going to psychically project into his head. It might be best if you go with them.
We're here for reasons that we would prefer to keep them discreet for the time being. You understand?
Okay, I guess we can go to my office then. And he takes you. He leads you out to what is clearly like where the janitor robots are stored. Okay, this is my office. What do you want to talk about?
We've been hearing some rather disturbing reports about deaths on this planet, and we're here to do a bit of an internal investigation before things get, out to the public.
Oh, well, we've kept all the information from the public. None of them know what's been going on, and they've only been targeting our employees. We've been sent to monitor anything, but we haven't been able to track anything except for the death scenes, which
All
are
right.
pretty grisly.
I'm gonna
And you
project
can provide me on all the files for that.
I'm gonna project a gun to
Um,
his head and say, "You might want to talk a little bit, or you're next."
You're next.
Oh my god.
Okay, sure. Why don't you roll command? That sounds like command.
God.
Only social
No
person
skills
went to a
in
bar.
Or
Alright.
Do you want help with command? Well, I don't really have much stress to spare.
We haven't even started the score.
oh,
How
dear
would
Lord.
that
This
affect
is
this?
why I go to the bar.
Mhm. Big brain.
Drink to forget. See, this could have been
So,
a score
to
trying to
help you
break
get
in.
one bonus dice, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'll say put your position at risky right now.
Okay.
Anything at this point, this is a setup score.
I do not have enough stress before this score to help you. I don't think.
Okay, so no help?
Yeah.
Alright, I've got no skills in command.
You'll be fine.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
Oh my.
So, I mean, the natural consequence to this is that he thinks that you guys are either the serial killer or aligned with the serial killer.
I'd like to resist that. Would that be resolved, correct?
Yeah. How do you resist it?
Let's see.
I'm not a serial killer.
Super convincing tone. He's like, you know what? You're right.
Let them go and you'll be safe, but don't tell anything.
Look, I don't have the files you're looking for. I'm just gonna go back to my workstation.
Oh, I'm gonna put an arm out and block that door.
Do you still need to roll that resist?
All right.
Oh, God.
Gotham, do you want me to roll that resist still?
Yeah, still roll to resist.
Okay. Ooh.
Yikes.
Oh
That's
God,
my
please
stress.
don't kill me.
No one's gonna be killing anyone. Okay.
He just said he was gonna kill me.
Well, sometimes, my partner here can be a bit of a, a loose cannon, but he gets results. So, that is what it is.
You have
No.
no idea I just did that.
As long as I'm here, and as long as you don't do anything that might raise either of our hackles, no one needs to get hurt at all. So what you're gonna do is you're going to hand over those files and any relevant documents to the cases that you've been investigating. And you aren't going to tell any of the public or any of your coworkers what has happened here.
He's gonna start nodding behind her.
Oh, God.
Okay, why don't you roll sway, it sounds like? Unless you have anything else in mind.
I mean, I would argue this is a command.
Sure, command works. Either way, I feel like it's going to be at limited effect given the situation.
That's fair.
You two are horrible people.
How are we horrible people? We're stopping a serial killer. It's fine. All right.
That sounds like some ends justify the means.
Yeah, I was about to say.
One dice. Let's go.
I
Pietro
don't
would be
know
proud.
What you're speaking of.
I don't know. I don't keep any of the files on me.
Who does?
I'll send it to you. Just let me go.
Yeah, that's not going to work out for us so well. You're going to go over to your computer, and you're going to send them to us now, and I'm going to watch you while you do it.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
This is
okay.
amazing.
Great.
Absolutely
Thank
amazing.
you so much for your cooperation with our investigation.
Jeez,
You
the
get
captain's
to
a
see
fucking
this party with
badass.
Kara. And definitely not with Bailiwick.
Hold up. Captain's a fucking badass. God damn.
Yeah. You guys walk through the hallway. I mean, effectively, the consequences of this command will be it will show up now, and you can resist it now.
Okay.
He's going to run and scream for help.
Yeah, I'm gonna resist that. Um,
In a sci-fi world, he doesn't have an
Could I
alarm
just,
button.
like,
I'm
grab
gonna
him
I'm
with
gonna
my
resist it
tentacle?
with prowess. I'm gonna grab his shoulder and take out my blaster pistol and just kind of nudge it into his back
Yeah.
a little bit.
I was just gonna grab him with my tentacle. If that's
Yeah,
doable.
or that.
You want
Let's
to
see.
scramble? Roll.
No, you're resisting it, Haska. So
Okay.
Yeah.
sounds like prowess.
All right. Here we go.
If you're trying to like force him.
Nice.
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 There
There we go.
Yeah, you just grab him, shut his mouth before he can scream.
No, that won't be necessary, will it? Let's just do this nice and smooth. Why don't we?
I'll just
Okay.
wrap him up with like 2 of my tentacles at this point.
All right. You should probably let me go because the cameras will pick it up.
All right. Sure.
I won't do anything.
Mm-hmm. And I'll let go of his arm and I'll take a step back.
All right. And he leads you back into the main control room for security. And he starts, typing away, putting files in his drive and whatever. Are either of you like technologically literate?
No,
I
not
feel like we've
significantly.
established that
Chance.
Lando is not.
Haska can fly a ship. I imagine that involves some degree of technological literacy, but not in general.
Lando's
You're
like
not a
the
coder.
USB from an audio jack.
Which way does it go in?
Okay, yeah. What he is going to do is he's going to pull up all. He's also going to be pulling up all the camera footage of you guys in the building.
All right.
And he's copying those files to like a separate desktop, essentially.
Okay. When I see those pop up on the screen, I'm gonna say, all right, now you're gonna delete those. Why don't you? We're here for legitimate reasons, but let's keep it quiet for a bit.
Who are you people?
OSHA.
Oh shit. The hegemony's OSHA. No.
Yeah, the hegemonic version of OSHA.
H and OSHA
OSHA?
stands for hegemony.
No. OSHA's eternal. It's survived the apocalypse, survived the sun swallowing the earth. It's in whatever this distant future galaxy is. OSHA survives.
God. Be the bane of employees of.
If we had just followed OSHA guidelines, the apocalypse could have been averted.
If Jimmy Buffett and the Spice Girls have survived, I do not doubt that OSHA survived itself.
Okay. Why don't you roll something here?
All right, I'll roll something.
Roll something.
All right.
Just like pick a stat. I'm like roll it.
I think either command or sway fit here, but just to break it up, I'll do sway. All right.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Not
That's a
very
crit
He
fail.
agrees, but he's sending the files anyways.
Okay. I doubt I'm picking up on that enough to notice it and resist it.
I mean, you can resist it. Mechanically, you can resist it. You can say, I notice it and I resist that consequence.
Yeah, but I don't think I do, so I don't.
Lando's just
Okay.
sitting there like, oh hey, that's me.
Alright, just take your things and go.
Great. Thank you so much for your cooperation. And just what's your name again? I didn't catch it earlier.
Jimmy?
Great. Excellent working with you, Jimmy. And I'll reach my hand out to shake.
You'll reluctantly shake your hand.
Cool. And then I'm going to speed walk out of this building.
All right.
Follow.
So, effectively, I feel like the consequence will end up paying off in terms of the heat you get, which will be significantly more.
Okay.
And we all thought that it would be Keith who gets up to trouble in the free time.
Give him time. He'll do it eventually.
I haven't gotten to you yet. I've just been outside searching police scanner, like radio frequencies, just seeing if any chatter comes up about what we're looking for.
Nothing comes up in that amount of
Figured.
time.
Yeah, just
Free.
All right, Sky, we got whatever we need on this flash drive here.
I'll take it and put it into my and what comes up?
A whole lot of nothing. It's camera footage, crime scene photos, no information on whereabouts, any leads. Again, all of the victims were employees, from the guild. Seems to be random in pattern.
Okay. I think whoever this is doesn't like what happened to them and are just taking out whoever is closest.
Okay, all right.
Honestly, that's not really new information. Did you guys bother to check what you got? And leave.
I mean, we're checking it right now.
You think I know how to use the flash drive?
No, Haska though. Because we got a whole lot of nothing. And can I check it to see, actually this is a copy, so that wouldn't work. I think we should just get out of this area as quickly as we can.
Not saying no to that.
On that note, you hear on the radio chatter, we have a positive identification on 2 possible suspects. One is a woman in her middle-aged woman wearing a Hawaiian shirt. The other is Squid Man. So look out for squid people. Over and out.
Slightly resembled
Uh-oh.
an octopus. But
All right, well, I can take off my shirt. I don't think you can take off your squidness.
turn into a backpack for her.
I will can I attempt to merge my my tentacles to make an arm and then merge 2 tentacles each to make a single limb? Like just twist them around each other. I recognize it doesn't.
You just tie them off with a
pretty
knot.
much.
Oh my god.
I'm sure we have like a jacket or something we can put you in.
This actually works.
I'm just gonna carry him around like Yoda. It's great.
Absolutely. And you can use your camouflage ability to like kind of blend in ish.
See, but that requires stress, of which I only have 2 left.
Oh,
We're
that's
sitting in a high stress team right now.
You know what? I've probably got like a rucksack of some sort. You know, that's where I carry all of my stuff. He can just hop in there. Yeah,
He's octopus-like. I'm sure he can like squish himself in there.
that also causes
Again,
stress.
stress.
Well, here we are.
It's
You
fine.
got some information though.
All right. I doubt there are cops at the bar where Keith and Raphael are. So let's head there.
You underestimate Keith and Raphael's ability to cause mischief.
That's
How,
a good problem there.
how likely it is for either of the 2 of you to have gotten into a fight at this point?
Oh, actually, I feel like Keith probably wouldn't, unless there was someone there who needed fighting.
Raphael, how likely would it be for you to get into a fight?
I mean, he's having just drinking with Keith, and he's also trying to gather information on his target because, like, it's kind of place he goes to like ask around about stuff. I'm like, hey, have you seen this person? Too much about them?
I guess it really depends on how much of a dive this place is. Like, if someone
Good
would try to like pickpocket him or something, he would definitely punch the lights out. But
It's
if
like-
it's just
So I'll set the scene a little bit. It's like it is like kind of like dive meets like, you know, like shitty chain restaurant on like a Midwest highway, you know?
a cheesecake factory,
Even I'm thinking spaghetti warehouse, like even
Spaghetti
even,
warehouse.
like lower tier.
Bruh.
Cracker Barrel.
Honestly, yeah, it's like a space Cracker Barrel, but with
Space.
booze.
With booze. Alright, that works.
Cracker Barrel not have booze?
Probably not, because it's like a
Not.
family restaurant.
I'm sure they have at least
So is
beer.
Bertucci's.
Then again, I'm pretty sure all the wait staff. Yeah, but Bertucci's is pretending to be Italians. They have to have wine.
Point.
But you know, the staff at Cracker Barrel are probably sauced most of the time.
That's a good point.
Having known people who have worked at Cracker Barrel, yeah, they're stoners.
We've been to Cracker Barrel like 3 times. Cracker
I've
Barrel
only
does
been
not
once.
have alcohol.
But anyways,
Google
at the
that.
dive bar.
Mm-hmm. What kind of trouble are you guys looking to get into here?
Well, before we get in trouble, I ask around to see if anybody, knows about this possible serial killer. Heard rumors of. So honestly, like, what do they know? And if they've, like, affected anybody close to them.
Oh, I want to go up to the most informant-looking motherfucker in the entire bar.
Absolutely, 100%.
100%?
Yeah, there's like a sketchy looking woman.
Yeah,
She's got like a
give me the mob connection.
Give me
got
the
like
mob
she's got like a small like Xenos pet with her. Kind of like, what you general like kind of, space traveler wanderer clothes. You know, big hat that's like tipped over her face so you can only see like the silhouette.
Sound like an Inquisitor for 140k. That's what it sounded like. Jesus.
Hello there, ma'am. Can I buy you a drink?
Scotch.
Sway?
neat.
Can I sway as like a pickup line?
Yeah, sure.
Use my charm to overcome this challenge.
Just have Raphael step in.
3, nice.
Alright.
Scotch, neat. It's on you.
A Scotch girl, huh? I'm more of a rum fan myself, but how much does a Scotch cost? Like, am I gonna have to sauce up a credit?
No,
for this?
you're not gonna
Okay.
have to like fork over money.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'll buy her a drink.
She's not willing to talk to you, though. It doesn't seem.
Just
It's time
in
for
the
Raphael.
I'm me and my associate here, and I jam a thumb over my finger towards Raphael. We're here on some business. See, we heard there was some creature causing trouble in these parts, and well, we're what you might call exterminators.
Well, from what I know, the only people looking for something like that have a contract.
You could say we have a contract. You could say we're more self-contractors. But I'm not interested in what you could say about us. I'm more interested in what you can say about a woman with fangs who's been murdering folks around these parts.
What I can say is that no one really knows.
Is
I
she
mean,
mine?
I might know.
Ah, there it is.
I might know something.
Is that a fact?
I need something to jog my memory, though. The last time that I remember something involving this situation, there was a lot of money around me.
Well, that is hilarious because it just so happens I happen to have a good deal of money with me. Not on my person right now, but if you were to come with my associate and I back to our vessel, I'm sure we could provide you with all the money you'd need to set the scene, as it were. You know how it is.
I'm not
Jog
an
your
idiot.
memory.
Have a comm unit on you, probably.
Actually, probably not, but you know.
Transfer me the money.
Alright.
Maybe I'll remember something.
Keith,
I don't have the means to do that on me right now, but I could certainly acquire them back at my ship.
Then go back to your ship and come back with them.
But how do I know you'll still be here after I make the transfer?
Oh,
You might
I'll
just
be
skip
here.
out on me.
I'll be here. I'm always here.
That a fact. Well, I'll just go see what I can do about acquiring some payment methods, and I'll get back to you on it. What's your name?
Great. You'll find me.
All right, guys. I would like to propose a kidnapping score.
Actually, before that happens, Keith, as you exit, Raphael's going to stay behind.
Works for me. Well, probably not a great idea to split up in the city where a violent serial killer is on the loose, but works for me.
Keith, just as Keith is passing by, I kind of look to him. Wait for me outside. I'll see what I can do about this. Hopefully, we can avoid having to pay her. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, I already got plans on how to avoid payment and get what we need.
Let me just try my best.
Keith kind of like subconsciously just unsheaths his hunting knife a bit and then puts it back in.
You see Raphael kind of just like, you see the little red thing like in his helmet kind of like wiggle a little bit, wobble.
Does that mean you're excited at the prospect? Are you disgusted? You gotta give me more
No,
than a wiggle, man.
I'm thinking. All right, let me just go talk to her real quick, and if it comes
It's
to
just
it,
like
I'm
it's just like
sad.
3 dots that are loading.
yeah, just 3 dots across the helmet. So go talk to her real quick. And then-
Spinning rainbow wheel.
Alright, but I'm on board with that plan. If it comes to it, not gonna lie, because it's simple and it's effective.
All right, do your best, but I'll be waiting outside when it goes horribly.
Well, usually does. You see kind of like Raphael give him like a little like wave as he exits. He goes to visit this woman.
Back so soon? You have my cash?
No. Well, I want to apologize for my associate. Seems a little new to this kind of thing. As I kind of sit down, like I kind of like like put my shoulder forward a little bit so you can see the Scarlet Wolf symbol on like my right shoulder.
She nods.
Long story short, there's a very, very high bounty on this one. And I need to know where they are. Otherwise, I can't kill them, and I can't collect. Now, I could split a little bit of payment with you, if you're under your services. If not, well, there are other ways to get information from you. If you know what I'm implying. And you can probably tell by my armor who I work for, and also who I formerly worked.
Would you like to roll something? It sounds like a command roll.
Yeah, it's command roll.
I'll say limited effect.
And Keith, he never really implied directly what would happen, but like considering like the
It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Just put it on her guard. That's fine.
All right, effect standard. Here we go. Oh
Limited.
God! Oh. Dear Lord, what is it with our rolls tonight?
I know who you work for.
Can I resist this? Resist this, by the way? Or no?
Well, you don't know what it is yet. I haven't introduced the obstacle. I know who you work for, and we do business with each other. I'm sure we could work something out. I'll happily give up the information in exchange for an 80% advance payment on your score.
80% advance payment. That's
That's 8.
Yeah, advance payment.
advance payment, not after payment. All right, can I attempt
You
to
don't have to resist.
that?
You don't have to resist. You could easily just say no and leave.
Just
Well.
say no to 80% advances.
Well, then I'm afraid that I'm gonna cut a deal. You see her kind of like stand up. Here, have a free drink. I mean, I toss her like like a little money to get herself a free drink as I exit.
All right.
as I exit, I kind of looked at Keith, and I'm like, it's going to be Plan B. Now, do we want to execute it immediately, or do we want to wait?
No. Let's go get our compatriots. I happen to know a slippery little bastard who's pretty good at tying people up with his body.
That is
Alright.
a good point.
You guys all reconvene.
Well, how'd it go?
The information was not as bountiful as we anticipated. Y'all find anything?
Jack
Oh, you
fucking
know,
shit.
just an informant who claims to have knowledge on the location and nature of our target.
Well,
Mhm.
that's good.
Oh, wonderful. What's her
Small
price?
problem though, she's asking for significantly more than we have on us. But you know, I figure if we could lead her to a more secluded spot, like I don't know, the hold of our ship or something like that, I could make her see the proper path. Well, see is a bit of a metaphorical sense here. There's a good chance she might not be doing much seeing after the fact, but that's besides the point.
We gotta kidnap her.
Basically.
Well,
Get her on
yes.
the ship.
Kidnap her or in any other way lead her here. She was very resistant to the idea of me trying to convince her to come here. So, you know,
I wonder why. You're so trustworthy, Seaman.
I am a very charming individual when I need to be.
Alright.
Well, it sounds
Let's,
like you
uh,
needed to be and you weren't.
No, I just really wanted to have a chance to torture someone today, that's all.
Fair enough, to each their own.
Keith is a bit of a sadist, as you probably have noticed by
Sadist is a bit of a stretch. I'm just, you know, a bit more inclined towards the pain of others and suffering than most other people.
Alright,
Keith.
let's get her on the ship and we will see how open she is to persuasion first, and then we'll, you know, figure out what we're gonna do after that.
As you say, Captain, as you say.
Mm-hmm.
me.
Alright, so here's the deal. We know that she claims that she's always in this one location, this bar. The way I see it, there's one entrance from the front and one in the back by the restrooms. If we can somehow get her to go there, shouldn't be any issue to sneak her out quietly. Or we could always go with the old kick down the door, stick everyone up with heavy weapons, and abscond with our prey. Fortunately, the law should in no way, shape, or form be aware of our presence on this planet, and in no way hunting any of us, correct?
Well, none of you. You know.
Do not sound like you guys somehow got the police on you. Already.
Not the
Well-
police.
Don't look at me.
The police are a non-actor here, but Guild of Engineers security may or may not have been mildly alerted to some identifying factors on myself and Lando.
Like me being a squid person.
Keith, we leave them for 5 minutes.
I know, right? What? They're just so irresponsible. They cannot be trusted to think with their heads. Am I right?
Not that, they just need to... Subtlety, guys. Subtlety.
All right,
Charm.
you two knuckleheads. Let's finish this line of conversation and get moving on acquiring our informant.
Alright, how do you guys want to do this? Quietly or loudly?
Stress
Stealth
free.
or assault?
My vote would be
I feel like
stealth.
no matter what happens, she's gonna be noticed.
She's gonna be what?
Noticed. She's there every day. Somebody's gonna notice that she's not there all of a sudden.
True, so we kind of have to do this
I'm
and
not.
put her back.
He's not actually that concerned about being under intense scrutiny in any way.
I mean,
Although, I suppose it would probably be good if at least one of us did not attract the attention of the authorities so that they could collect the bounty.
Well-
Where are we going to collect said bounty?
Back
Would
to
it be collected from the Guild of Engineers, or would it be collected at a law enforcement area?
I'm assuming the Guild of Engineers, right? Yeah.
Well, that rules out 3 of us.
Yep.
I
3 of you?
say, Sky.
Oh, Scott, what's your issue with them?
Go back. Our former employer, not separate on good terms.
Oh.
I see. Well, so what you're asking is that either myself or Raphael keep a clean nose?
Probably Raphael,
Something
specifically
like
since
that. Yeah.
he's the one who's technically got the bounty.
Well,
I'm okay with that.
alright. Well, in that case, I need to keep the clean face around here. Keith, how good are you at, Keith,
Hello?
I didn't hear the last part of that.
Keith, how good are you?
I heard how good are you, and then it went blank.
That's all I heard.
Yeah.
That's what I must have cut out. Keith, how good are you at stealthily kidnapping someone for a temporary amount of time? Question.
I mean, how stealthily do you really need to be with that? You just kind of, walk up behind them, point the gun at them, and say, "Come with me, please, if you want to live."
Have you
Oh,
ever
no.
seen me do it?
You can even do a fun accent, but you're like, "Come with me if you want to live."
Well, I suggest that we, you knock her out first and probably take her to
Secondary.
some kind of location where she can't remember. Just saying.
Trying to
So,
get into a secondary location.
just somewhere where she won't she won't really be able to find us, and then let her go afterwards. So yeah. So for example, you knock her out, you drag her into a nearby alleyway, tie her down, let her wake up, talk to her, and it's like, oh, by the way, yada yada yada. Of course, let the gun out the entire time since she's eliminated, and then go through your usual questioning process.
We're not having this conversation in an alleyway where any Tom, Dick, or Harry can see us.
Well, I suppose you could use the shuttle.
Yeah.
All right, make sure someone lays out the clean plastic sheeting.
Wait, Keith, we gotta use the
Unless
quick-
you feel like doing some scrubbing later.
Oh. Just
Plan B, Pete. Plan B.
Plan B.
I mean, I'm just saying, whoever cooks the meal doesn't do the dishes, if you catch my drift.
I'm not going to ask on that one.
Probably better you don't.
All right, but
Or-
you still haven't answered my original question. Are we going in loud or are we going in quiet?
Quiet.
Boy.
Oh, that is.
But as a backup plan, we could have loud.
All right,
Well,
now
that's always
that
good.
I'm back, I want to point out something here.
Mhm.
You don't have to come up with all the details. Flashbacks are a mechanic.
Oh, I
The
already
word
have
high
a flashback
stress.
in mind. I already have a great flashback in mind.
I will note.
Let's start the
Oh.
score. Let's
Yeah,
What
we
I'm,
got
what
a
I'm
point
saying
of
is that
attack.
you guys have all the details you need to make this score happen.
Trying to play this like we did with Blades.
Yeah, let's roll engagement.
Cool. Let's run through the questions. Is this score particularly bold or daring?
That sounds like a you question.
It
Agreed.
sounds bold and daring. You know, you're taking on someone who's probably expecting you to kidnap them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But you're doing it anyways.
Yeah.
Let's.
Who cares about the element of surprise?
Don't need it.
Yeah.
You know,
who
the element
cares?
of surprise is like training wheels. We're professionals. We don't need those.
We don't need to try.
Surprise is
Who needs
training wheels.
God.
Only newbies try to surprise their kidnapping victims.
Well, there's also the
Crows
fact that
send them a letter ahead of time, telling them when and where it's gonna happen.
Is this
The cop-
operation overly complex or contingent on many factors?
Not really.
I don't think it is.
It's kind of a smash and grab, but for a person.
yeah, essentially.
Does the plan's detail, aka the point of entry, backroom, or the back door, expose the vulnerability of the target or hit them when they're at their weakest? No, I don't think it does.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. Almost, other than the fact that we're trying to go from a way that'll have less like bystanders viewing it, but other than that, no, not really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the target strongest against this kind of approach, or do they have any particular defenses or special preparations? Yes, they do.
Okay.
Concerning.
Well, I mean, you kind of alluded to the fact that something bad would happen to them if they didn't comply. So
We gave away the game like 6 times. Right. This is
Raphael
why we
style.
don't plan.
can any of your friends or contacts provide aid or insight for this operation?
No, me.
Nope.
Maybe Aya, possibly.
Didn't we just establish she's out of system?
Yeah, she's out of system.
Fox that you can't even. Yeah, never mind. Rip.
All right, I have us at 1 dice.
Are any enemies or rivals interfering? Not enemies yet.
We might be about to have some.
Good clarification.
All right, I still have us at 1 dice.
Yeah, it should be 1 die.
6. Boom. Ooh.
Oh man.
Nice.
Controls. Holy shit, are we controlled?
Yeah, you're controlled.
Nice.
I think that's
Um,
the first this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So,
I'm
once or
pretty
twice
sure
in Blade.
our cruise ship robbery was controlled.
It
So,
quickly became not controlled.
I expect this one to quickly become not controlled as well.
everything's going off without a hitch. You guys are all in position. Are you trying to lure her out or just kidnap her at the bar?
I have a flashback for how I want to do this. So I established that the back door is by the bathrooms.
Yeah.
I want a flashback to when I bought her that drink. I slipped her an emetic in it.
Oh!
So she suddenly like feels the need to vomit and would run to the bathroom to go vomit.
Yeah. All right. I would say you will have to make a roll, and it's a 2 stress flashback.
Okay, what kind of roll?
What would be
Finesse no
the
longer
equivalent of a finesse roll?
So
Scramble? Scrap?
that's probably sounds more like skulk.
Yeah.
Probably
doing
skulk. Yeah.
Oh,
Roll,
Doing it
yeah.
stealthily.
roll your skulk.
All right, I will use a gambit on it, and Raphael, if you want to help me since you were present in the bar, that would be great too.
Yep, I will assist. Don't stress.
We'll say you made a distraction at the moment.
Mm-hmm. I just punched some random patron by accident, and then we're currently fading.
4.
4. Okay. I would say the consequence for this is that it happens, but as soon as it happens, she realizes what caused the vomiting, and she knows that you put something in her drink.
Could I resist that with prowess to say that like I did it perfectly and she didn't notice it at all?
Yeah, sure. Prowess, I think, would be fitting. Actually, no, it'd be insight. Insight, rather.
God damn it! I just got a 6 on the prowess roll.
Oh, I'm sorry. It would be
Damn.
insight, because this is about, like,
Oh, this is gonna be a much sadder roll.
Oh!
Oh,
they were.
Yeah.
You're good.
Nice! Nice! There we go.
Wow.
thanks
Yeah.
for with us.
Is not
They're
alerted
always
to
with you.
guys, and is currently vomiting in the bathroom.
Alright, I'm going to. Can I roll the hack to put all the cameras on a loop since, like. And just so it doesn't. Or not even on a loop, just like kind of freeze them so they can't see what's happening.
There actually aren't any cameras in the bar.
Fuck.
It's one of those establishments. People don't like their face to be spotted.
Yep.
Just like the Cracker Barrel.
Yep. The Cracker Barrel. Oh,
Cracker
God,
Barrel, man.
They'll know I was here.
No one ever wants to be seen at a Cracker Barrel.
That's a fact.
Woof.
Alright, let's grab her then.
Ladies. It is in the ladies' room, you know. We gotta respect some social boundaries.
Kidnapping her. I'll win. It's not like I could wrestle her.
Just make sure there's no one else in there before I come kicking into the women's room, okay?
I'm gonna do the poop check and just scan underneath all the stalls.
Yeah, there are two women over by the sinks, smoking a space cigarette. It's just like a real. They're just like they just have like really like sci-fi looking vapes essentially, and they're just like smoking in the back.
Jesus.
I've got a solution to that.
Oh god.
No, it's a fine solution.
I'm gonna ask for a hit off their stuff.
Yeah, they'll agree.
Nice. I'll ask them if they want any drugs. Be open.
Why don't you roll
Yes,
away?
I would like to buy one of the weeds, please.
Why don't you
I'm
roll
not gonna
away to
offer
see how
just one.
interested they are?
This isn't for like I'm not selling. I'm just offering if they want to like pop a pill with me.
Middle of a
No,
kidnapping
they don't.
operation. That's great.
So the consequence for this is that
One's an undercover cop, one's a narco.
no,
God.
no. I think the consequence for this is that the woman vomiting currently in one of the stalls is like everyone just get out of here.
Do they leave? Do the two women leave?
Yeah, they're like, better go.
I'll start to leave too. And just as I leave, I'll just. That's the only one in there.
All right, Hoska, Captain. Sorry for using your real name there for a second, Captain. Could you, dissuade any other potential patrons to the restroom while we go take care of business?
Yeah, sure. I'll watch the door for you, Keith.
Do we want to run the interrogation here? Or
Nope.
we?
No.
No.
I'm just saying, it's tile floor. It'll wash easily.
Yeah, I mean, if you think you can muffle out any screams, and or blood, and or any other
This
things.
is why you're the captain and I'm just the psychopath. All right, let's go get him.
Wait, Gotham, could I count illicit drugs as something like chloroform?
Probably not chloroform. More in the realm of like a roofie.
Yeah, let's see if we can stuff that down her throat.
If we're
She
talking
might
like
just vomit it
illicit drug, then yeah.
Okay.
Chloroform would still you could get away with that for like med kit supplies.
Okay.
All right, Keith's gonna slip in to the restroom.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else coming in with me?
I guess
Yep.
Raphael.
I'll be getting ready to open the back door to help get her out quick.
Yep, I'll come in as
Oh.
well. So we'll have three of us.
I'll have Raphael kind of like stand outside, make sure no one's coming to like investigate or look around.
Well, that was what Hoska was doing.
Lando, can you put on a feminine voice into people's heads?
I can try.
Tell her that you're I don't know, maintenance or some shit, and you need her to move so she can come clean. You can go clean the toilet.
I will walk into the bathroom
Mm-hmm.
and project in her voice. Miss, we need you to come out. We gotta clean the toilets.
Sounds like a sway roll.
Oh boy. Anyone want to help on this? Oh, wait. Controlled position, correct?
Still control.
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh dear lord.
Okay.
We're doing great tonight.
How can
So,
this happen to me?
I mean, the consequence for this, is not for you, Lando. But you walked in, didn't you, Keith? Right?
Oh yeah, I'm already in there.
Something drops on your head and pokes you, like in the back of your neck.
However, I always act first.
However, that's a crit fail.
However, the ability specifically says when there's a question about who acts first, the answer is you.
But it's not a question about who acts first.
It's
This
a
is somebody
statement.
who.
However,
This is a,
Lando could roll a resist.
Lando could resist it. He could notice the small
Or I
Xenos
guess
animal.
I can roll a resist. Can I resist being poked with a prowess roll?
That will be your resistance.
Sure.
Lando,
I'll
you
do
can
that.
notice it.
Okay.
Wait, who's rolling resistance here?
Yeah, what's happening? Here?
If you want to resist the actual consequence of getting poked with something,
Yeah,
you can do that.
sure.
Lando, if you want to be completely unaware what's going to be happening in the back, that's fine.
Okay, I've only got 2 stress to spare is the problem.
Yeah. I can do this. I have stress.
Okay.
And I got a 6 anyways. I'm good at prowess.
Sure? Yeah.
Can I basically just grab them and like throw them onto the ground in front of us?
Yeah. That
What?
small alien creature you saw before, like, hisses at you.
I'm just gonna shoot it.
Oh, jeez.
I'm vicious. I just want to shoot it.
Alright.
Do I roll scrap?
Roll scrap.
I have a fine weapon, so actually I should have a higher effect.
This is
5.
just rolling it.
Should have been in
Alright.
control position too. My bad.
Yeah, you shoot it. It squeals. However, because that happened, the woman in the stall is going to make a shot at you from underneath it.
Ouch.
So, minor it's a level 1 harm.
Can I resist that with prowess?
You can resist with prowess, of course, to reduce it.
A 3.
won't.
Gasp. Alright, now I don't have stress to burn.
You dodge out of the way.
Raphael,
do you-
kindly go
do you have a-
restrain. Would you kindly restrain
Max,
our hostage?
I like how you're saying that as like there's like a gunfight happening at this point between the two of you.
We have access to like a smoke, main type canister or tear gas.
Could I
of any
could just use
Does
my
Raphael?
1 stress wrap up.
The pouncing octopus.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah,
just do that.
you absolutely can. Go ahead and roll.
Scramble.
I would say scramble. Scramble could work.
You just try to get them.
Yeah. Imagine you just like easily like slip under the stall.
Oh hey, that. Oh no, we're in control still.
Yeah, you wrap her up.
I'll just sort
in
of
your
hoist her
tentacle
up
and
above the
everyone
stall
to
door a
fight
little
against
bit.
you.
I'll just sort of hoist her up above the stall door.
All right.
At that point, is she still holding her blaster?
Yeah.
Can I take a shot at her wrist?
Yeah, you can absolutely.
I suppose I'm not attacking from hiding or springing a trap, correct?
You are not.
Okay. Regardless, I will use a gambit on this. Crit. And also the effect should have been great, and the position should have been controlled. No, I am intentionally not trying to kill her, but I'm totally okay
exactly.
if it just like blows her hand off.
Describe
You know.
exactly what you want to happen.
Yeah, I'm happy to do as much maiming as is possible without killing her with a shot to her wrist. So let's say it just completely blows her hand off. Like she just has a
her
stop.
hand's just blown off. Absolutely. And I'll even say from the crit, like you hit the blaster and it starts like you hit like the heat canister and it's like overheated now. She can't use it.
Spin, holster. Alright, let's get the hell out of here.
Agreed.
All right, how are you going to leave this establishment with a person?
Well-
Hearing all the commotion that has kind of come out of the bathroom, I am going to attempt to distract everyone in the bar by starting a bar fight with a random patron.
Do you just like yell bar fight and like throw a punch at someone?
No, I just like intentionally trip and then look up and like get really pissed, like someone tripped me on purpose, and then start wailing off.
Wait. Can Raphael join this? Wait, can Raphael join this? You just tripped
Absolutely.
my captain. You
It's a
just
bar
tripped my
fight.
captain.
Everyone can join in at this point.
Hell yeah.
Why don't you guys roll?
Lando and Sky, you get her back to the ship. I got some
Why don't you guys
business
roll
to take
to
care
see
of.
how much harm you sustain during the fight?
Roll what?
Roll something. You can roll scrap. You can roll
Roll
scramble
something.
if you're trying to just avoid the fight.
Wait. Fine
Alright.
martial style with scrap. Let's go.
I'm going to
just-
make an argument that I can roll a tune for my ability to predict my opponent's movements and dodge out of the way.
Oh, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Peacock power.
It's sick. Alright, question by the way, Gotham. Will I have great effects instead of fine martial style?
Yes, you will have great effects.
Oh god.
I'm gonna open the back door.
You're just
Roll precision, we're great.
all right. 4 great
I'm a
effects.
hacker.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you're able to not sustain any harm. Raphael, you do take a level 1 harm.
We're just gonna armor that out.
All right.
I always forget about armor.
Mhm.
Dude, armor's the most.
Yetro, and I've never used armor.
Armor.
And a bar fight in full plate.
I can imagine the guy trying to punch you in armor. He just breaks his fucking fist like on my metal plate.
Yeah, he like goes to punch you, and then it's like, ah, fuck.
I just headbutt him in return. You see
Yeah,
like a little like smiley face emoji on like Raphael's helmet up here? Oh my god. That poor man, he's probably dead.
All right. Yeah. Is that the end of the score? Did we just make it out?
Yeah, you've made it out at this point.
Did we take down the entire bar of people or like?
Probably
I mean,
single-handed.
If you want to keep playing out the bar fight, I'm gonna. It'll probably be some more rolls, and we'll have some more complications thrown in here.
Oh. While the bar fight's going on, Keith's gonna start looting the bar.
Classic Keith.
Sure, yeah,
Do
absolutely.
you want me to scramble my way through the bar?
Yeah,
through the
scramble
fight,
your way
get
through
me?
the bar.
Okay. Controlled. No bonus dice. Standard effect. 3 fail.
You're gonna get hit.
The woman notices that you've got your eyes off her, and currently the octopus that's grabbing her. So she's gonna like.
Wait, hold
Butt-
on. I
butt
was
you up
waiting
against the
until
wall,
I was
Lando.
waiting until Sky. Actually, no. This is fine. This will trigger my vice. Yeah, go for it. Consequences of my vice. Yeah, go for it.
More XP. Yes.
So Lando, she's now currently struggling against you. You're gonna take a, say level 1 harm again. She's reduced in her effect.
Okay.
You can use armor, Elliot.
Yeah, I'll just use that. Use some armor. Take that.
Upon hearing the struggling in the bathroom, I'm gonna go in there.
Mm-hmm.
Checked.
Is there like any sort of like? I'm gonna go for like the nearest maintenance tool that's in the bathroom. Like heavy and metal is what I'm looking for.
Yeah,
I just want
absolutely.
to try to. I want to see if I can just whack her in the head.
You like
That's a
pick up
kill,
a
like-
run. Actually, I felt like it'd be more fitting if it was like a fancy space crowbar.
A spanner.
Yeah, a spanner. That's what
We
that's
still
what
can
they're
tr-
called.
That bump us up to risky. Just one of us fighting her.
Yeah, it's at risky at this point. There's a bar fight going on.
Yeah.
Keith, you're also now caught up in the bar fight,
Oh, that's fine.
trying to get the liquor.
See Raphael come over? No. My friend gets to steal his booze.
3.
Big read.
No, I would say the consequence to this is that she, like, the crowbar hits, Lando instead.
Oh no.
Oh god. Ding.
I will
Philly, that's
resist
level
this,
2
then.
harm.
I'm gonna resist that so I can at least just like, if she dodges, just hit the wall.
Yeah, you can whiff if you'd like. Roll that resist.
Okay. I only have 2 more to spare. And how much do you have to spare in stress?
1.
Jesus.
Bored.
All right. Okay, let's Lando shove her face in the toilet. Let's
Will do.
Actually, drown.
Just gleefully starts giving them a swirly.
Oh my god. This is
it
the most
sounds
wild.
like a scrap roll. Like you're trying to like knock her out, basically.
Sure.
I will point out she has been disarmed.
She has
let's
been
let's
dishanded. Okay.
Oh,
The consequence for this is that she slips out of your grasp.
Okay. I've got no stress to deal with. We're gonna let this
that trauma, Elliot.
And
No.
she's running.
Alright, do we see her running? Or
We're in a bar fight.
You're currently all in the bar fight.
Oh god,
You are preoccupied.
I am
back
going
door is
to
open.
really quickly use my sundering ability to cause
Oh.
psychic harm to everyone around me.
Oh lord.
And
No.
stun them. It's just gonna stun them. It'll give us a chance to catch up.
Is that us too?
I would like to use my what is this?
Don't worry, I'll give you I'll use an extra bit of stress to give you guys +2 to resist it. So you'll
2
probably
dice.
be fine. Yeah.
Is that +2 dice? And
That
is
is
it a
+2
resolve?
dice.
Is it a resolve resist or a prowess resist?
That's a great question for Galtham.
Definitely a resolve.
Okay.
Psychic mind fucking is definitely resolved.
Oh boy. Alright, and does armor in any way block this?
Unless he was visible,
Armor
I
cannot,
don't
because
think
armor
so.
is only like physical consequence.
We got a 6. We're good.
Oh god.
Nice.
Oh, I really don't want to get a second trauma, Grace.
You aren't. Don't worry about it.
Ouch.
I
3.
would like to.
I got 1 stress
Oh
remaining,
my
boys.
lord, okay, we're good.
Is that you with +2 dice, Cole?
Oh, I did
Well,
not
we
roll
get
plus
+2 dice, so you should get 3.
All right.
Let me just roll 2 more dice. 6.
Yeah, just roll 2 more.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna see how it is in the first
Yeah.
place.
Oh, 5.
One
5
shot.
minus 1.
All right. And that is a 6 on the roll to actually do it.
I believe we're in a risky position, correct?
You
Yep.
are in a risky
Yes.
Then
position.
that
It's
generates
also
a
a-
gambit. That generates a gambit.
It's also. It's
Yo,
always risky
actually-
when you attempt.
You know what? I'll spend a gambit instead of doing stress there, because that was
okay.
gonna put me right on the edge. So.
So then you
there we
won't
go.
generate a gambit.
Then
die.
instead of generating gambit, we lose a gambit. We're down to 1.
Well,
That's fine.
Down to 1 gambit.
No, it's fine. They're there to be
well, no.
used.
I didn't spend a gambit on. Well, I mean, I guess. Yeah. All right.
Alright, they're there to be used.
Could I use my kinetic ability and slam the door shut in front of her?
Yeah. No, she's like taken off out of the door. You can
Did she not get
Was she
stunned?
stunned?
yeah, she's stunned. But like there's no open door in front of her.
Oh, okay.
I would like to gag and like throw
Okay.
a bag over her
In
head.
that case, oh,
Gag her, throw a bag over her head, Gotham.
Yeah, you can do that easily enough. She's stunned, so she's out of it. If you guys want to take off with her,
Oh,
that
I'm
would-
looting the
yeah.
bar.
we'll just escape then.
While they're restraining her, I'm looting the bar.
yeah, everyone is like psychically stunned for how long?
It's just momentarily.
It would be enough that we could get the bag and
Yeah,
stuff over her head.
It doesn't specify. It just says stunned.
I would say it's momentarily.
You
Yeah.
rolled a 6 on it.
Yeah,
Maybe like 10 seconds type of thing, and then she shakes it off.
yeah. It's enough for you guys to like.
Captain, I need to
Bring
bring
her
you
in.
on my liquor store robberies more often.
Not a chance in hell, Keith.
So mighty handy for jelly bean robbers as well.
All right, let's get a move on.
Keith's running off with his arms full of bottles. I'm gonna be so equipped by the end of after this and the ice planet. I'm gonna be stocked for like a week.
Wait.
All right. At this point, you guys have made your getaway, and we can do some payoff here.
Wonderful.
I will not. Probably after this, I gotta go to bed, guys. So,
Yeah.
I mean, we're probably gonna end after this.
Yeah. We'll do your XP and downtime first, then all in one,
Roger.
and then we'll just roll your doctor if people want it.
All right.
All right. Hey,
Those were actually the only bad rolls last time. Were your doctor ability?
They were very bad.
Like ones and twos all the way.
Are we getting any payoff off of this besides the fact that we got her?
No, you don't get any payoff off of it.
Got her and we got the alcohol.
You got the alcohol. That's like, I'd say that's like 2 cred worth of alcohol if you want to
You're
sell it.
assuming I'm selling it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You underestimate Keith's drinking abilities.
Or drinking problem.
Abilities. We only use abilities around here.
It's abilities until you get your second drama.
You guys also have 1 upkeep to pay.
I do have a cred.
I'll pay it.
spend... Oh, you pay it, okay.
As long as you guys like stay on the planet though for a while, then you won't have to like consistently pay upkeep. Just like whenever you travel or are in space, that's when
Okay.
upkeep is paid.
Good to know.
You can always just skip upkeep.
No, that sounds like a risk.
Yeah.
Extreme risk.
As much as
Yeah.
I want to suffocate to death in space, it's not on my bucket list.
We might die of the total pressure decomp first.
Yeah.
Or we could just freeze to death.
Oh,
Actually, asphyxiation is probably the last thing that would kill us of all the things that would kill us. The radiation could just boil us alive.
heat.
True.
However, you guys get 4 heat from the job itself, and then 2 extra from the free play.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Alright.
Perfect is perfect.
6 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, we're just short of being wanted.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Living on the edge.
You should get out of this system.
No, we just gotta reduce heat.
I mean, I don't have anything else to do with my downtime actions.
All right.
That's on my bucket list.
Let's roll
Well,
entanglement.
that's true. I do need to reduce stress.
You guys are at what wanted level now? Wanted level 1?
Yeah, just still 1.
It's a good thing we spent all that time last reducing heat.
Oh yeah.
Someone
you
roll
spent
1d6.
all that time reducing heat.
I spent all of my time doing other things for the group.
Go ahead and roll the 1d6, guys.
I'm on it. Oh, you got it.
3. What is a 3?
A number below 4 and above 2.
Oh, perfect. Interrogation.
Dope.
Oh, this lines up perfectly with just happened.
I feel like they would round up. I feel like they would round up you, Haska.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Guild of Engineer Security Forces. They want to question you.
Alright.
You can pay them off. You can take a level 2 harm, and you can either pay 2 cred, take a level 1 harm, and plus 2 heat. But you can resist all these consequences.
Wait, so my options are 2 cred,
Mm-hmm.
a level 2 harm, or 2 heat.
No,
plus
level
money
2
harm.
harm and 2 heat, which both you can resist,
Okay, or just pay 2 cred?
or pay 2 cred.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay these fools off.
How much money do you have?
I have 3 right now.
Oh, okay, you're fine.
Yeah.
Remember, we got last time was a big payoff. We got 12 credit off of that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. I had to spend all my money on healing because we rolled so badly.
No
All
doctor.
right.
I will say I did some research on this planet, and healing is done extra well here.
All right.
Thought you said
Let's
killing.
do that downtime. Cole, you
Wait.
can go up first.
Alright, first things first, flesh wound. I get plus 3 more segments of my healing clock, so I believe I go to 6, and I get to remove a harm. If I'm not mistaken.
Yes, you do. You didn't take any damage, did you?
I did not know.
Armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in that case, can I remove the level 2 harm?
Yeah, your level 2 harm moves down to level
Just
1,
reduce
then gets.
Does it get
It's in,
reduced? Wait, I thought in Scum it just gets
In
reduced.
Yeah,
Scum, it all gets removed. In Blades,
Oh
it's
yeah,
one that
that's
reduces
right.
double
That's
damage.
right, because it's 6 turn healing costs. Yeah, your level 2 harms are removed.
So I just have my level 1 harm left, which is 1. Not even 2.
No, your level 1 harms removed too. Every time you heal, your level 1 harms clear in Scum and
Oh,
Villany.
sweet. Alright. Well, in that case, I'm fully healthy, ready to go. I guess I'll indulge my vice to reduce stress.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, you were at 5 for your healing clock, right?
I was at 3 last time. So
Oh,
plus 3.
so you should roll.
Oh no, plus 3. So 3 to 6 plus 3.
Where'd you roll the 6? Where'd you roll the 3?
No,
Plus
no. He gets a +3 from his ability. At
my ability. Yep.
He heals.
I just heal.
Read out the ability, Cole.
Flesh
Yeah,
wound.
read it out.
And I'll copy and paste it in the chat just to make sure you can see this. Yeah.
Flashing. If you're wounded at the beginning of the downtime, mark 3 segments. Okay, yeah.
It's a super awesome ability. Only for
Which class is that from?
Cutter.
Cutter?
Muscle.
Muscle?
I'm not seeing it under muscle.
Sorry, muscle. It's there. Should be one of them.
Yeah.
It's here.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm just blind. Don't mind me.
All right, and I'll indulge my vice to try and cure stress.
Indulge that vice.
Nice.
Perfect.
Perfect. I clear all my stress. I just had 6.
Do
Beautiful.
you have an extra?
Downtime
Does it mean you still have a downtime activity?
He healed and then he viced.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Wait, no. The heal's passive, so no.
Yeah, he didn't
No,
use an
not-
action. to heal.
No, the heal is when you take the healing action.
Nope. It says if you're
No,
No,
if you're
oh,
wounded
shit,
at the
yeah.
beginning of downtime.
you
Yeah,
really
that's
are
right,
blind.
I'm a
blind
person.
That is
All right.
an
That's a
excellent
strong
ability.
ability.
In that case, I'm going to go to my good friend Sky to continue working my suppressor.
All right, and it's when I work on a clock with rigor hack, it adds +1, correct? Yeah.
Yes, it
My
does.
tinker ability.
All right.
I will
Get it up.
rig up your.
There is no tinker though, is there?
That's when I rigor hack.
Yes.
So if you are you still have a downtime action. That would be your downtime action, Sky. If Raphael wants to help, he can roll one of his stats.
What would I roll to assist?
Rig would probably be the best fit for this.
Okay, I'll roll a rig action to help her out.
There could be other options. Like you could argue that maybe like you go around town like consorting or swaying to get like the parts you need.
Actually, I just go around and like
You
I
go
find
rob someplace for them.
no more like I find a local weapons merchant and command him to give me some parts.
That would be
Pawn
robbing
shop.
him.
Effectively, yes, but
So
with
this
forceful
planet
intimidation.
actually doesn't have any weapons merch.
It surely has a materials merchant.
Yeah, you can go to like the equivalent of a Hobby Lobby.
I basically walk up to this guy and like, is it gonna do this?
Like
at
the
camp-
Guild of Engineers standard like store that you get all the stuff from.
basically walk up to him and like, give me the parts, like, and just this is downtime. I'm not going to go fully in depth in the action as to what I do. Just command him to give me the parts I need. So want me to roll a command?
Yeah, roll a command. Risky, however, you might take extra heat from this.
Thanks.
Please, God, no!
Oh.
Okay.
For the
And
love
that
You can always resist the consequence of taking heat.
good point.
Cole, do you have any money? Cole, do you have money?
No, I have no money.
Okay.
I'm broke. Here we go, boys. Don't worry. I clear my stress, guys. It's okay. Well,
Oh, it's fine.
Crit.
Fine, you rolled a crit.
Fill 5 segments on your clock for the suppressor.
5 segments. Well, that gives me.
Damn.
Well, that gives me my suppressor. Right now I have a suppressor.
Yeah.
The question is: it like a universal suppressor, or is it like a pistol suppressor?
You wanted it to be a detachable suppressor that you can put on all of your weapons.
Sweet. I gotta. Okay, that's
Take
amazing.
it at the end of your sword. Boom. Suppress.
And it's a free load to take it.
A free load. Okay. Sweet.
So it should be in italics when you do it.
Yep.
All right.
Right. And yeah, that's my downtime right there, ladies and gentlemen.
There you go. Do you want to do your XP first so you can head out?
I got a couple extra minutes.
Okay, it's gonna take us probably another 20 minutes
Yeah.
to do everything.
probably.
though.
All right, I got some XP real quick. Just a tough challenge with 4 threats. Got into a bar fight and I intimidated a lady, and I just intimidated a poor Hobby Lobby employee. So
I'd say that's 2.
Yeah, I'd say that's 2 XP.
these two,
Forcer threats.
which I'm not actually going to put in my XP bar. I'm going to put them into my prowess bar. Okay.
Let's fill that up.
You express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. I flex the crimson, the Scarlet Wolf symbol.
Yeah.
I also protect the bounty in the first place, so that's also part of my background.
I don't know if that's expressing your heritage or background.
It's more like using my background for the advantage of the party.
But it's not like you expressed it in a.
You didn't say using my old bounty hunter contacts. I've discovered blank.
Like there wasn't like a scene involved. There wasn't a role involved. You know.
That's a good point.
I would say 1 XP.
Yeah, 1 XP, which I'm also going to put into my trial with Spar, and I'm going to use that to, level up the skill. So,
There you go.
yeah.
And
Go right into scope.
issues from your vice or trauma.
Nothing. Yeah,
I can't think of anything either.
I can't think of anything either at all.
You
There was no
mentioned
jelly
beans
beans in
like
the bar.
3 times, but that was it.
You mentioning it again, you're not struggling with it.
Mm-mm. It's not like I was having
You have to struggle. I have a great example of struggling with both in this session when it gets to
Jesus Christ. Alright. And that's my stuff. Alright.
Cool. All right.
If anybody needs to roll doctor for me, just roll, yeah.
I can roll it. Don't worry.
Sweet. Anyways, good night, guys. I gotta get some people work. So
Good.
See ya.
Thank you
Yeah.
for joining
I'll
us.
see you all later. And have a
Yeah,
nice night.
see ya.
Peace.
All right. Who wants to go next?
Alright.
Well, let's do the crew. Let's do the crew.
No. For downtime.
Downtime first.
Oh, for downtime, right.
Yeah.
I'll
If
do
you remember
downtime.
doing that,
order.
I just did it for him because he had to go.
Yeah. I'll do downtime for me.
Okay.
Indulge my vice. Oh, yes.
Nice.
All right.
Very nice.
And then can I use sway to try and reduce our heat by basically doing a bar crawl, preferably not the place we just shut up and got into a fight.
Going to a bar crawl is the place I just got into a bar fight. Yeah. How is that swaying? How is that reducing your heat?
I'm basically going to go around and talk down the events, be like, oh no, like it's all blown way out of proportion.
Oh yeah, you people are like talking about the bar fight. It's like, oh, I heard it was nothing.
Yeah, it
I was
nothing.
there.
I was there, man. I mean, I walked out of there kicking ass and taking names, and look at me. Come on, you really think I'm gonna win a massive bar fight? All right. Just a 2. Is that one heat?
That's it, 1 heat.
All right, someone else better put in work on clearing heat, please.
If other
We'll
plans.
see what I end up with doing, yeah.
All right, what do you want to do, Lando?
Okay. First of all, we're going to attempt to clear some stress.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, indulge vice. 4?
Want to
Gonna go
risk
for
it?
indulge again?
You're gonna roll a 5.
Only a
dude.
33% chance of overindulging.
You will roll a 5.
I've got
100%.
4 stress right now.
Yep.
Could roll a 6.
I could roll a stress 6.
Or 5.
You will roll a 5. I'll guarantee you. It'll be a
Alright,
5.
we'll gamble it.
All right.
God, we afford this.
Oh, it's not a
Okay.
5.
Huh.
There we go.
That's like the first time ever that's happened.
Alright, and then I can spend a cred to gain an extra downtime action, correct?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I would like to do that, and then work on the sort of identification clock I've been working on.
Okay, yeah. Actually, yeah, I have that clock on mine. Apparently we have 2.
Yeah.
You
Figure out that sword.
Yeah, you've got 2 on it?
Wait, no, you have... No, sorry, I have the translation made.
Okay, yeah. So, attune, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Weapon. It's a 6.
3 ticks.
So we're up to 6 on this 8-segment clock after doing it twice.
What? What did you just say?
On the
The 6
8-segment
segments
clock,
up.
we're 6 up on it now.
Ah, okay.
Nice. And
You just
I
cut
lost
out.
him.
Yeah.
anything else?
Nope, that's enough.
Okay.
Okay.
Do Sky know?
Okay. I'll indulge that dice, and I'm rolling that with 2 dice now. Oh.
Oh.
Then. I am afraid to go again. I'm not
Okay.
going to.
You rolled 2 dice and you have 4. Yeah.
I'm going to work on that translation matrix. I'm stealing from other people.
If only I was Pietro and could just adjust my stress by 2.
There's an ability in here. You can just take it.
Yeah, that's true. But you know,
Alright, so it's-
Keith does not strike me as a vice in moderation character.
Nope.
I'm not rolling high on this clock. This is the second time I've rolled like a 1, 2, 3.
That's a 1 tick.
I do get a second tick though automatically.
You do.
You know, I'm going to spend a cred to do that one more time.
Finish that translation matrix.
And it's not going to finish it. I have 8 more ticks to go.
Oh.
Good luck.
3.
That's instead going to be, that puts it to 8 though, so that's doable in the next session.
Nice.
I have a proposition, Sky. I will pay you a cred to use your hack to reduce our heat.
Sure, if you want to spend the...
Yeah,
do it,
like
I will
if you hack like the police files or whatever to you know,
I'll make it
erase.
not us.
Heck, maybe you could erase the footage of Haska and Lando's escapade.
Yeah,
Erase
absolutely.
the footage and any pictures they have, I'm going to switch out the image for. So they're going to be after some other random person.
It's just a different squid person.
Just make the skin blue or instead of pink. or
You
something.
find like the only other member of his species on this planet, and you change it to his face.
It's like that scene in the Simpsons movie when they go to the gas station
Yep.
Yeah.
and Bart changes the wanted poster by like putting like crazy faces on them, and the guy turns around and is like, "Oh my God, there they are!" And they look exactly like the poster.
All right, roll that.
Risky
High.
standard.
Yeah, risky. Okay, 3. Reduce
Going
1
well.
heat.
I take it that doesn't count as a clock that I'm doing that?
No. That reduces heat by 1.
No, but I don't get to add an extra. Fill in one more segment.
No, it's not a clock.
Oh man! All right, Haska, it's on you. Otherwise,
Yep.
we're taking another wanted level next score.
Nah, I got this. All right.
So are we down? Wait, we've reduced heat twice now, right?
Yeah, we're down 2 heat.
Did anyone
Which
mark
should
that?
be. No,
Oh,
it
I
should
should
be
be
right
marking
back.
it. Yeah, we should be there now. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
If-
first things first. Sorry. What?
It's just if we don't reduce heat again, we are.
Yes.
I mean, we can always pay money and do it again, but
So I'm
We could
going
just
to
go up to one
indulge my
level two.
vice. Do we really want to do that though? God
Oh.
damn it! I thought I was safe.
Okay, what option did you pick last time? Remind me again.
I have not overindulged this game.
Oh, you haven't. Okay,
Not
so it's
played
either
Last time.
2 cred, 2 heat, or no, 2 debt, 2 heat, or you're off on a bender.
honestly,
I don't
take
want
the
to be
2
off on a
heat.
bender.
Since there aren't casinos on the planet, I imagine you're like just doing online slots.
Well, I think it's probably just like VR roulette or
Yeah,
something.
basically.
Yeah.
Could just if you just take the 2 heat and we're not reduce if you don't reduce our heat anyways,
Or we
just
could
clear
take
heat.
it. I mean, in theory, this is going to be a big score.
But that's going to be all of the money we get off this score.
Yeah.
Be
Yeah,
8.
'cause we will be 4 in debt at that point.
We can just continue to be in debt. That's never been bad for anyone.
I mean,
Well, you haven't,
your,
you haven't,
it's
you haven't
your decision.
rolled on the debt clock yet.
Oh no.
Oh, that's a thing.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Debt clock. Okay, yeah. I'll let's take the 2 heat and then I'll reduce it. All right. So
Okay.
2 heat.
Back up.
Cool.
Back up to the heat we started.
Makes me feel better. We would have been wanted otherwise. So you know that was relevant.
Chances are, next score we're going to cap it out anyways, unless you roll like a crit here.
Yeah. Even then. All right. So
It's not worth reducing that heat. We might as well just go over it.
No, it's probably worth reducing the heat a little bit.
No,
It could be a silent job for all you know.
yeah,
Don't
we
you
can
automatically-
we don't
we'll
kill.
know we can score next
we-
time.
To be fair, the score is taking out a serial killer. I don't think many people are gonna be like, oh, Those bounty hunters who just got rid of that menace to the town. We
Any
need to
Would
arrest
kill
that-
increases heat.
them.
Would that count towards the auto 2 heat for a murder?
No, it would not,
Okay.
because
reduce that heat.
this game specifically says hegemonic citizen or stuff like that. Like you're
Okay.
killing a wanted criminal,
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we can do
and
a
you're
quiet.
being paid by the establishment to kill a wanted criminal. You're fine.
Yeah, then reduce that heat.
So what I'm going to do is, so we've dealt with the police who haven't seen us, but I want to deal with the people who did see us.
Hmm.
Track
could I-
down that guy.
Yeah, could I use a tune to kind of cloud their mind a little bit and maybe fade any possible memories?
Now listen here, Jimmy.
Yeah. Okay.
You want to work together and with my hacking and make them so they think it's the people that I've set up now in framing?
Yeah, I'll just study those pictures really intently and be like, all right, yeah, no, I can change these memories.
Okay, it's gonna be risky, and there is a chance you might increase the heat.
Oh no.
I mean, you're pretty good at a tune, right?
Yeah, I mean, my ability lets me sway in the face of contradictory evidence, so I feel
Yeah.
like I'm in general pretty experienced at that.
Yeah. I mean, you'll still have to pay the stress to sway.
Okay.
And you can resist the consequence of the more heat, like always.
Yep. All right. I'll attune, and I'm going to push myself using my ability.
Alright.
All right. Yeah.
Ooh,
Nice. Clear 3
Alright.
heat.
3.
Dope.
Imagine if you
Alright.
hadn't overindulged.
I'm actually gonna spend my last coin to take an action too, unless you're still gonna do something great.
I can spend another coin to work on reducing heat.
You want us, instead of doing that, do we want to reduce our debt by 1?
I have a funny idea for how to reduce heat, but if we must, I only
What's
have
the
one
idea
coin.
for reducing heat?
I
All
have
right,
one
well, hold
coin.
on, Sky. How many coins do you have? All right, what if you and Hoska chip in to reduce our debt by 1?
I've
Mhm.
got 2 credits still.
Why don't you chip in to reduce our debt by another
Considering
1?
it's your
Yes,
You're
fault.
the one that got us this debt in the first
I don't know
place.
what you're talking about, but okay.
And
So-
I have an idea for a roll to reduce heat.
Alright, I will reduce by 1 cred.
So, are you spending 4 cred to get rid of the debt?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's not figure out the rest of the debt rules. Let's just perpetually be afraid.
And I would like to make a roll to try to reduce our heat by spending my last coin. I want to track down Jimmy and scrap with him to make sure he doesn't go telling tales. Maybe he could change his story a little bit.
I will point out his mind was already changed.
Yeah. Wait, was Jimmy's mind changed specifically?
Yeah.
Would this
She
have
said
any
the
effect?
people that they ran into.
Would this have any
just
effect?
beat
Or
up-
is this a no effect? Would this be a no effect reduction?
If anything, it would increase your heat. So I would,
fine, I won't do it.
Just get into fights with random citizens. That quiets things down.
Listen here, Jimmy. Now you listen here, Jimmy. This knife and I have a special connection, and I'd love to share it with you.
I mean, it could be, finding people at the bar fight and talking down the story. I mean, you actually didn't even start the bar fight. So you could just go to the police yourself and be
oh
like,
yeah,
here's my
I'll give him,
statement.
oh yes, that's what I'll do, and I'll give him a fake story.
yeah,
Yeah, I'll do that. Would that be a sway?
yeah, I'd say sway.
6.
Nice.
3 heat.
Not gonna. The second one in low.
Yeah, I think we're pretty safe now.
Yep.
Now we better hope we don't run into anything that makes us need to pay cred for it, but
Don't
Hey,
more
that just
debt.
means you can go more into debt.
Right.
More cred.
I mean, we can take up to 4 debt and then just pay it all back with the. Actually, we can take 5 debt and pay it back with the proceeds from the score.
I've got.
Are we broke?
I'm
I'm
out.
pretty broke.
I think Raphael's out too.
We could always sell my booze supply over my dead body.
You could do that.
So how much cred do
I
we have?
mean, all of us against you is a win for us.
Yeah, but Raphael wouldn't side with you, and I think me and him could take all of you. Actually, what am I saying? 2 of you are way users.
Yeah.
And honestly, all we need to do
Except Elliot. I always shoot first.
Yep.
just need to get you into the airlock, though.
I mean, if you control the doors, it's all over.
Mm,
I just have to seal you in your room and get the booze that's not in your room.
she
The
controls
one who
every
controls
single
the
door on the
doors
ship.
controls the world.
Yep. Use the doors, Sky. All right, XP time.
Yeah, let's do crew XP first. All right, execute a successful robbery or ransom.
I mean, I did a little robbery on the side.
I don't think this was robbery or ransom.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
The person?
It doesn't matter. We're gonna level up after this.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be filled, and you can't fill it any more than it is.
Right.
Contend with challenges above your current station. Yes, you did. Boom.
New ability. I vote we take Cantina Tortuga.
Oh, jeez.
Although I like more of a guideline quite a bit.
I love more of a guideline. Don't get me wrong. But I think Cantina Tortuga will get us money, which we desperately need.
Need money.
Desperately need money.
Either that or Skull and Crossbones.
Yeah.
We can also always go to veteran.
That's true.
Nah. Other playbooks are stupid.
Yeah,
We
no.
could get that sweet
That
sweet
requires me to
home-taking
read.
price.
That
I
requires me
spent
to
so
read
long
the other
making all of these abilities, and you're just gonna take veteran the whole time.
I mean, that's
We
what we
already
did
took
last
2 of
time.
your abilities, Gautham.
Yeah, but I didn't
Two.
make it.
I had 2 lurk abilities last time, and I think I had like 7 or 8 in total of overall.
I'm just saying. I vote we take Cantina Tortuga or Skull and
I
Crossbones.
vote.
We can also put this off till next week if we want to wait for Cole to be here.
I vote
You
Cantina.
should put it up for Cole to get here.
Yeah.
All right, we'll put it off a week. Just everyone remember.
If you guys can just like text,
I just leave it.
text
I leave
Cole
it
the
filled.
stuff,
Don't I?
and you guys can vote in between if you want.
Okay.
That works.
All right, that's the ship XP.
All right. Let's go in the order we've been going in. So, Keith, why don't you go first?
Okay. Did I address a challenge with charm or audacity? I tried to charm her into easy kidnapping before, and I would argue that poisoning her and or robbing the bar was very audacious.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think 2 XP is fair.
If not, there were other instances of attempted charm, like trying to reduce heat.
Yeah. Yeah. You've addressed it with charm enough. I would say 2 XP for that.
Beliefs drives heritage or background. I think there's only one, and it was my distrust of trees.
Yeah, sure. I'll give you that. You're born on like desert Wild West planet. So
Yeah, Wild West planet. Not a big fan of trees. And then issues from Vice or Trauma. Vice, I almost let her get away because I was called by the siren's call of an unguarded bar.
Mhm.
And Trauma, I shot the pet thing that like tried to bite me, which alerted her to us coming in and meaning her harm.
Sure. I don't know about this.
I don't know about that. I don't think that's vicious. I think that's just
I feel
defending
like that was a
yourself.
vicious accent.
Would you
action.
shoot a dog?
It wasn't
I think
really a
what-
dog.
if you're
It was
gonna-
something that was trying to like poison you.
Yeah, it was attacking you.
Would you shoot someone?
would say-
Uh,
The
I mean,
vicious.
Okay,
I
but
think
that
you're.
doesn't change the issue. Would you, if a dog was trying to bite you, would you shoot it?
If
I
it
don't think
had
that's
rabies,
vicious, though.
But
I-
this thing didn't have rabies.
And I think yes, you would shoot it, but I don't think that's vicious. I think that's just self-defense. I think the vicious thing was not just like disarming her, but just blowing her entire.
yeah, I think
hand off
blowing
as
her
a
hand
reaction.
off was vicious.
Yeah, I would agree with
Oh,
that.
that wasn't really a struggle.
That's
but you
That
didn't.
was
Yeah,
a struggle.
exactly. You didn't
I
struggle
mean,
with
if
it.
you guys all say it doesn't count, I would argue that just executing the pet and then alerting it was vicious. But if you guys
Okay.
don't think it was, it wasn't.
Here's a counterpoint to blowing the hand off not being struggling. That's gonna make it a hell of a lot harder for us if we just want to, let her go back on her way.
yeah.
You know,
That's gonna
Like-
have consequences.
that's
You
reduced
know, that
our
is
future
true.
subtlety.
Down
That
the
is
line,
true.
that will cause some trouble for you.
All right, fair enough. Good point. All right. Well, I also advanced my playbook, so I'm going to take another ability.
Nice.
I'm thinking of Devil's Own Luck, probably, which is I may expend my special armor to resist the consequences of blaster fire or to push myself when talking my way out of or running from trouble.
That's a Mathis ability.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing that one. Be pretty useful. That would save up potential load and not having to use it on armor. Especially if I then take the when the chips are down ability next time, which then get a second use of my special armor.
Nice.
I'll be so tanky and no one will even realize it. Because I'm just lucky. But yeah, alright, that's the end of me.
All right. We go next, Lando.
Alright. Just challenge with wisdom or the way. I would say I did use the way and attempted to attune to the planet initially to find any information about that.
Yeah, that's addressing a challenge with wisdom right away.
And then additionally, I don't know if working on the clock, I'm trying to figure out the sword.
That wasn't addressing a tough challenge
Okay.
though.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I think 1 XP.
Yep. Beliefs, drives, heritage, backgrounds. I messed with the guy when we were interrogating him.
Yeah, your heritage tends to come up a lot.
Yeah, and then
just
also
because of-
wrapped him up a lot in the woman up we were kidnapping as well.
just because of the nature of your character, it comes up naturally.
It does.
Um,
Struggle with issues from your vice or traumas during the session.
don't think you
Don't
did.
think so. So that's 3.
No.
You're not on a super weird planet, so it's not like you would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I bump up my resolve, insight, or prowess up by 3 accordingly as I said desire, correct?
Yeah, you can do that or
Okay.
your playbook, whatever you choose.
Yeah. Alright, I think that's it.
Cool. Guy, why don't you go next?
Address a tough challenge with technical skill or ingenuity. I would argue I hacked into the system to figure out the kind of company and area where we need to go to. As to Rosk
Mm-hmm.
would be. It's then second I had something. Would you count it for me hacking to reduce heat by switching out the pictures? Try to reduce us from not
I feel
being
like
wanted.
I feel like I would argue yes, because you were addressing a challenge that posed some risk to you doing so.
Immediately getting located and they figure out who I am.
Yeah, exactly.
No, they're not actively searching for me, but they're not. Wouldn't be opposed to getting me.
Yeah, no, I would argue yeah, you can get an XP for that, unless anyone
Express my,
Yeah, I'm good with it.
I express my beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. I definitely at least one with the whole I cannot go into the engineers, seeing as I am wanted by them.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would say this one's a little bit of the issues with my vice and the beliefs drives. Ignoring the score for a second to take a hit off of the base vape and then offering to do drugs in the bathroom with strangers.
I don't know, because you didn't really struggle with it though. That's the thing.
Okay. Advocated to go to this planet because there are pharmaceuticals here.
Again, I think that's more expressing your beliefs.
Okay, so that's 4 XP for me. I'm happy with 4.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice.
All right, Haska.
All right. Addressed a tough challenge with wisdom or the way. Way a few times for sure. Getting into the Guild of Engineers building, and a couple of times in that bar fight.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not wisdom, though.
And I'm going to make an argue one for background.
Okay.
Because Haska comes from a labor background as a trucker, she knew what kind of organizations would oversee something and who to pose as. You know, she knew about Space OSHA, basically.
Yeah. However, you didn't express it in
That
play.
is fair. That's fair.
That's the important part.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. I'll make an argument for beliefs. That basically, both starting a bar fight as a way to distract something is not a. She does not do things surgically. You know. She just
Right.
kind of bullied her way into the Guild of Engineers and started a bar fight when things got a little bit rough on the score itself.
I think that's a fair belief that you can mark XP for.
All right, dope.
Because that was the general theme that informed your character's decisions.
Yeah. And then struggled with issues from vice or traumas? Nope. Neither of them.
Yeah. Cool.
Cool.
That's XP.
Elliot, what's snacky?
What?
French. What snack are you eating?
Oh, it's not me.
Who's audibly eating a snack?
Wasn't me.
I'm really confused now.
I was like walking around and stuff. Is that what you heard?
Maybe.
I did
Sounded
put
like a
some
crime.
snacks into a bowl.
Whatever.
Anyways.
Alluding back to our gamer food,
Buddy heard me on Discord. It wasn't me.
oh.
All right. Do we have anyone left?
No, that's everyone. I
That's
think.
Oh. Dope.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, why don't you end the stream there, Elliot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut this down. Be back
Good night,
next week.
and come back next week
Yeah.
to watch more
Probably 9:30 is our good target time.
when we actually, hopefully, track down the serial killer.
Yeah. That is the goal. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.